It's waffle time. Listen to me. Forget those pathetic frozen discs you pull from a box. We are not making those sad, floppy excuses for a breakfast today. We are creating something magnificent, something beautiful. I'm talking about a waffle that is so perfectly golden, so unbelievably crisp on the outside, yet light and fluffy like a cloud on the inside. This isn't just a recipe, it's a culinary awakening. It's the kind of breakfast that makes you want to get out of bed. A dish that commands respect at the table. So, pay attention, follow my lead, and you might just create something that doesn't belong in the bin for once. Don't disappoint me. You think you know waffles? You know nothing. A proper waffle is an experience, a symphony of textures and flavors that dances on your palate. It's the crackle you hear when your fork breaks through that golden brown crust, revealing the steamy, delicate interior. It's the way those deep pockets cradle pools of melted butter and rich amber maple syrup. This is the standard we are aiming for, nothing less. Mediocrity is not on the menu in my kitchen, and it shouldn't be in yours either. This recipe is your ticket to breakfast glory, a chance to show your family and friends what real food tastes like. Right, first things first. You can't build a masterpiece with rubbish ingredients. Get the best you can find. It makes all the difference, you hear me? For the batter, you will need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 2 tablespoons of granulated sugar. Add 4 teaspoons of baking powder. This is crucial for the lift. A half teaspoon of salt. Don't you dare forget the salt. That's your dry team, ready for action. Now for the wet ingredients. This is where the richness comes from. You need 2 large eggs, and for goodness sake, use fresh ones. Separate the yolks from the whites. We'll use them differently. 1 3/4 cups of whole milk. Don't even think about skim. A half cup of vegetable oil, or even better, melted unsalted butter. The butter adds a nutty richness that oil just can't replicate. Finally, 1 teaspoon of pure vanilla extract. It's a small amount, but its impact is massive. Of course, you can't make waffles without a waffle iron. Get yourself a decent waffle maker. A Belgian-style one with deep grids is what you want. You will also need 2 separate mixing bowls, 1 large and 1 medium. A whisk for combining and a spatula for folding. Make sure your equipment is clean. Preheating is not a suggestion, it's a command. Plug it in, turn it to medium-high, and get your station organized. All right, focus. In your large bowl, combine all the dry ingredients. The flour, the sugar, the baking powder, and salt. Take your whisk and give it a good mix. We're doing this to distribute everything evenly. Think about it. This simple step ensures consistency. Now, grab your medium bowl, add the 2 egg yolks, just the yolks for now, put the whites aside, the milk, the melted butter or oil, and the vanilla extract. Whisk these together until they are well combined and smooth. You want to break up the yolks and create a rich, creamy liquid. This mixture is going to bring the flavor and moisture to our batter. In a separate, clean bowl, take those egg whites we set aside. Using a hand mixer, beat them until stiff peaks form. Now gently, and I mean gently, fold these beaten egg whites into your batter. Your batter is now ready. It should be light, airy, and a bit lumpy. By now, your waffle iron should be hot and ready. Lightly grease it if required, then pour the batter onto the center of the iron. Use a ladle to pour just enough to cover the lower grid. Don't overfill it, or you'll have a mess oozing out the sides. Close the lid and cook for about 3 to 5 minutes until deep golden brown and crisp. Once the steaming stops and your waffle is a beautiful, uniform golden brown. Don't you dare open that iron every 30 seconds to check on it. Have some patience. Use a fork to carefully lift the waffle from the iron, or use tongs to carefully lift it. It should release easily if the iron was properly heated. Look at it. A perfect grid of crispy ridges and deep pockets. Place it on a wire rack for a moment instead of directly on a plate. This keeps the bottom from getting soggy while you make the rest. Now, for the toppings. Don't ruin your masterpiece with cheap, nasty syrup. A simple pat of good quality unsalted butter is a beautiful start. Then, a generous drizzle of real pure maple syrup. Let it pool and cascade down the sides. Fresh fruit is always a brilliant choice. Strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, or sliced bananas. A dollop of whipped cream and a light dusting of powdered sugar is the final flourish. There you have it, a waffle that is absolutely stunning. Flawless. Get it to the table while it's hot and crispy.